Sprint 2 in MotoGP in 2023 is here.
12 laps ahead of us, 12 points.
Roy can pick his lights out. We're underway here in Argentina for the Tissot sprint. Frankie Morbidelli got a really good belly.
Yeah, the two Muni VR4060 Ducatis are right up there. Marini has joined Bezzecchi. Bagnaya's not had a
line, as he always so often does. We're looking back now, Nakagami. There's Johan Zarco as well, as going to try and use something in the braking zone into turn number 5. It's Alex Marquez that has the advantage. Bezzecchi on the inside trying to get through on Marini. He might have lost some aero there, Marco Bezzecchi.
So with all of that, Brad Binder is up 11.
7 and 8. Oh, Joan Mir. Can it get any worse for Repsol Honda right now? Mir, out of absolutely nowhere, leads here in Argentina. Binder, incredible. Brad Binder starts.
Yeah, who would have predicted that order across line? Morbidelli, Marquez and Binder, your top 3. Then it's Marini, Nakagami and Martin 10th. Quartararo down 1 off the line. He's 11th.
Himself, and then got a long lap in the main race. So Joan Mir's new adventure with the sprint here was Brad Binder, albeit briefly, although Binder will have the inside line. Vinales gets through on Bezzecchi.
Bezzecchi wide into turn 5. Vinales now is 7th. Alicia Spargaro is now leading a pretty.
Zarco's gone the wrong way. He started at the back of the second row in 6th. He came over the line at the end of lap 1, way down in 3rd. He's had a horrible weekend. An absolute shocker here in Argentina. 18th and last on the... What a start it's been to our second ever Tissot sprint here in Termatrio Hondo. Marquez coming out of turn 4 on that last lap cost him big time. He's back down in 4th.
If you'd have told me that's what we have at the moment, Marini sits 3rd at the moment. Bagnaia was really in the middle of all in 6th and 7th.
This just has not gone to script at all, has it? Frankie Morbidelli's best first gear, turn number 5. He just about pulls it up to the apex, does the Italian. 4 months have just been forgettable, haven't they, for Frankie Morbidelli? Where has this come from? From Morbidelli.
Morbidelli will have the inside line now for turn 9. If you can guarantee one thing, Frankie Morbidelli...
Flat out, 4th gear, turn number 11. Morbidelli was used to swapping some paint with sensational. He started this sprint down in 15th place. At the end of lap 3, he leads.
Race then at 1/4 distance. We've still got an awful long way to go in this one. Vinales has gone back. Bezzecchi now back through on Alicia Spargaro. It's pass, it's repass.
Try and catch our breath here. On the last lap, Marco Bezzecchi on the 72 bike set the best lap until don't they through the first gear, turn number 5. How tight do you want it? How close is the...
A brave move to go around the outside of Alex Marquez through turn 5 and then got his nose cut off through 16. Is at the back of this train of 9, and then it's Fabio Quartararo who's still sitting 10th.
Hot knife through butter like Brad Binder wasn't at the start of this Grand Prix. He takes your breath away. You have to just GP is there. Well, here he comes then to complete lap number 4 of the 12th lap sprint here in turn on the Italian, is riding the wheels off that factory Yamaha right now.
Shades of the Saturday sprint last weekend, but didn't ultimately get the result that they wanted. 7th and 8th for Aprilia. We thought
for his first 2 laps, because nothing short of astonishing. Again, Frankie Morbidelli, there's nothing wrong. Cattis and Marini, Marquez, they can't get past him, can they, on the slipstream? It's a long run.
Bagnaia through turn 5 on this 5th lap, so Bagnaia drops 1 to 6th. Seeing all this chaos.
Number 8 just sat him up as we look forward from Bagnaia now in that little hollow, the dip coming through at 11, build up then to 4th gear now, over 250 kilometres an hour, then hard on the brakes back to 1st gear. That has the advantage at the end of lap 5. Everybody now getting the pace is hotting up here. They all set personal best laps for the Grand Prix as well. Pace intensifying here.
It's a leading group right the way down to the lower end of the points and beyond. We're on board then with the Aprilias. Juan Mir on his way to the medical centre. We'll update you on his condition as and when we get news. But frustration.
He just got sucked in there in the braking zone. Bagnaia finds a way through. Alex Marquez, but seconds just passes galore going on everywhere. If you're a bit sceptical about the sprint coming into 2023, it's going into turn number 9, and all of a sudden Brad Binder just starting to make what looks like a bit of a... And it has delivered, and some. Here comes Bezzecchi trying to regroup after his mistake into turn 5. He will take that 5th place.
And Morbidelli, being so good on the brakes, was able to close back in again.
Absolutely unbelievable. We're trying to... failing to keep our composure here in the commentary box. I mean, the high-speed turns 3 and 4, crucial to get good edge grip here to build your speed down this long back. Morbidelli, so good coming out of 4, and then so good on the brakes as well into turn number 5.
Who did his personal best lap last time round, finally got a bit of clear tarmac ahead of him, did a 1:39 and half a second behind. He's able to nip back a 10th in the first half of this lap.
So happy to see he should be already out of that factory Yamaha team, replaced by maybe Toprak Razgatlioglu, the world superbike star.
Teammate who's chasing that race leader. It's Brad Binder at the moment then, personal best for each of the Morbidelli. Marini half a second off the lead at the moment, and he's just maintaining that 4/10.
Problems with a neck injury right here, he said, in the turbulent air around bikes. A real the inside of Bagnaia gaining a turn number 5, and he's found a way back on through.
And Bagnaia, very, very good friends. They spoke in the first day press conference that they've been exchanging a bit of trash.
Incredible race, incredible start to the new sprint here in MotoGP. We thought it was Binder that leads.
Yes, once again charging past Bagnaia to the main race tomorrow to try and take advantage in that. My question here now, with 4 laps to go, looks faster. He just can't outbrake his fellow Italian. If he could he chase after Binder?
All this drama going on behind him, hasn't he? Which has involved the likes of Bezzecchi, Bagnaia, Marquez. Here is Marini then. He finally gets through. He's been waiting and waiting and waiting, but he runs a little bit hard line, and Marini does make it back through.
Marini knows he can't wait any longer. That's a crash for one.
Brilliant, and Aleix Espargaro in the Grand Prix 1 year ago, but it's a nightmare in the sprint. He's down at 2, through 14 there go. Binder's already over the line, a short dash to the finish line, 3 to go.
It's now the Mooney VR46 riders chasing him because they look quick. That's what happened to Aleix Espargaro.
About 345 kilometres an hour now. Bezzecchi had to do that if he's going to have any on Bezzecchi in second place. They come through sector 2 now. He's just under. Left it but right, and somehow Marco Bezzecchi was still able to make the braking marker. Still,
when they cross the line next time round, and they'll be watching through the gaps in their fingers at Kate. Marco Bezzecchi chasing him down at a rate of knots.
I can't believe when he got 21 in sprint race in Argentina. Marco Bezzecchi, having got through on Marini, has got the hammer down. This is very much game on here. Binder, he can't relax. This is not in his pocket as Bezzecchi
of the race, and he is bringing Marini along with him. Marini just locked on to the rear wheel of his sector of this lap. He's able to eke out a little bit of time on Bezzecchi behind this group.
Bezzecchi had this second place without a fight, will he? He wants bragging rights in that Mooney VR46. The category is trying to save Aprilia blushes here with Aleix Espargaro down and out at turn number 9. Bezzecchi was very, very strong. It's coming down. The advantage for Binder now. They've clicked through sector 3. It's just a
last lap dive bomb into turn 13 or even 14 because he's so close.
Yeah, well, the last 2 laps, Bezzecchi's taken 7 to 8 tenths of a second. Last lap, sort of sensational, having started 15th. He's done so much of the front running. Is he just going good, isn't he? Through turn 3 and 4, he gets that Michelin rear tyre hooked up, and he's now going to just hit 11 corners to go here in Termas. Unbelievable.
Binder is right. He carry that tighter line. Can he get within touching distance into turn 7? No, he can't.
Excellent 4th place. That's where he started. Time is running out here for Marco Bezzecchi. Who's going to have the advantage? Will Bezzecchi be close enough for a daring late lunge into the final sector? Binder brilliant in the Tissot sprint in Argentina. What a victory. The best ride you will ever see. The sprint delivers again. 700ths of a second. Bezzecchi needed a 13-lap sprint, really, didn't he? He was probably going to have some.
I cannot wait to see his first lap all over again, because that start was what the sprint. Brad Binder.